Okay, we'll see if this keeps running. Stupid thing shuts down at a whim. It appears that I'm alone today, but I'm really not. I'm just heating up the oil. I have a passenger coming down. It's Pete again. And we're kind of running a little behind. He's supposed to be here at 10. And Kyle, my friend Kyle from down in Jackson, is going to meet us up at Mount Victory. We're going up to Elliott's Landing, Mount Victory. There's a nice diner there, the Plaza Inn. And the last time we were up there, had some of their, I guess I was there for breakfast, so I had a sausage sandwich, and the sausage was very, very good. And I asked them where they got it, whether it was locally sourced, and in fact it is. It's a 9/10 of a mile walk from the diner to the butcher shop. So we're going to do that today. I'm going to pick up some of that sausage. So I'm just heating up the oil, and I do have to make a public service announcement. I was working on the carburetors a few days ago, getting the idle bumped up a little bit and balancing the carbs. Anytime you change the idle, you got to balance both of the carbs together again, and that took 3 tries, and it's kind of a particular job, but I got that done. And I pushed it back in the hangar, put down the door, and did a few more things. It came out, and there's a couple tough-looking guys out there just waiting for me. A bit of a bone to pick with me. They took umbrage, well, one of them took umbrage over my observations regarding the comparative value of his little yellow Czechoslovakian-made airplane and my made in the USA RV-12. And so, who knew he was going to be watching, right? Huh, Perry? So no, he was just joking around with me, and it's all in good fun. But he is a lawyer, so you know, you never know with those guys. So we're going to be 84 on the oil. It's going to take about 5 minutes to heat up. It's about quarter till, maybe. There's a clock on here somewhere. Yeah, it's 10 till, so he's usually a little bit early, so the oil will be ready right around when he gets here. Elliott's Landing is fun. It's a grass runway. This year there's corn. Alternating years there'll be soybeans. And corn, it's tall enough now. The corn is very, very tall this year. It's just incredible. But in any event, landed on that runway, you're landing basically through a canyon of corn, and it's pretty interesting. And it's a very nice restaurant. If you ever get up to Mount Victory, Ohio, it's a great place to stop and eat. That's the plan for today. And once Pete gets here and we get them all loaded up, we'll be in the air. One thing I should tell you, in case you're interested in looking up Elliott's Landing and Mount Victory, the airport identifier is Oscar 74, 074. Well, you can't read it, but it's right there. It's 40 miles from here, about a 20-minute flight. Not much further than flying to Urbana, but a far superior restaurant. If you're comfortable with landing on grass. Okay, we're about ready to go. Everything's looking good as good it's going to look. I don't think we have weather information yet, so I'll have to wait till they tell me. Oh, yeah, we do. Nope, going to have to wait till they tell me. I'll get the altimeter setting from ground. Bolton ground, experimental 284 Delta Golf at the T hangars, ready to taxi departing VFR northbound. We'll go ahead and scoot.
November 284 Delta Golf, Bolton ground, runway 4, taxi via Bravo to Alpha, wind 0704, altimeter 3013.
Taxi Bravo Alpha 4, 284 Delta Golf. Check the fuel pump again. Green, clear, up and down, left and right. Everybody's happy. We got our course laid in. Power frequency would be a good idea. There we go. I think we're ready to go. Yep, okay.
Did you test your ignitions? I didn't even catch it.
Yeah, I ran the engine. You didn't hear the engine run?
Oh, I was daydreaming.
You know, La La Land. I know, at your age you tend to drift.
Yeah, for sure.
Bolton Tower, experimental 284 Delta Golf, ready for takeoff, runway 4 Alpha 5, departing VFR northbound.
Experimental 284 Delta Golf, Bolton Tower, runway 4, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 4 Delta Golf. Bonk. Another clear day.
Yeah.
Little hazy, but not bad at all.
Autopilot.
All right. George is in charge. Got GPS, vertical speed 400 to 3,500. Confirmed. Not as much traffic as on a Sunday. That thing just lit up.
Yeah.
Definitely a crosswind. It's compensating for, we got a 13 watt crosswind, 13 knot crosswind component. So you can see how it's correcting for it. Very clever little autopilot. Trying something a little different today. Staying at 3,400 instead of 35. Down this low I have my own choice. Under 3,000 AGL I can do anything I want. And the interesting thing about 3,500 is a lot of people choose it. And since you don't have since you're below 3,000 AGL, you don't have the odd even separation. I'm going to try flying around 3,400 and see what happens. See how many times I see a +1. You know, that's somebody at 35. Oh, it's gotten 66 degrees out, so the air conditioner's working well. Here, we'll go ahead and add another one just for the practice. So to see this Mosky, that's right on the way. So I'm just going to take the little arrow up here, put it on Mosky until it highlights. That tells me it's a fix. I already knew that. Map, info, add to flight plan. I want to put it between there and there. So I'm going to insert that, and I'm just going to leave it there, and it'll just sequence to it. So you'll be able to see so now our estimated to the next waypoint is 3 minutes 46. Final 15 minutes 34, or distance to waypoint 6 miles. Here we got 25 to the destination. So as soon as we get to this Mosky, that one will update, this one will just keep counting down. So that's how that works. And then I push that to get back over the airplane so you can watch it. You can kind of follow along.
Nice.
Pretty neat, huh?
Yep.
The crosswind really, I mean, we got maybe a 2 knot component on the front, but it's balanced. Well, it's costing us 6 knots because our true airspeed would be 104 and we're doing 97, 98. So it's costing us about 6 knots.
Tri-City traffic, Cardinal 852 is 10 to the south.
There it is.
30 seconds.
Yep, so there's a 30-second countdown. Now let's say I just want to skip that and go on to my next one. I go to map, flight plan. We want to go to Oscar 74, so I just do a direct to on that, and now that's our next waypoint. So these will read alike again now. They're both going to be 14.7 and 9.15, so that's how that works. And I guess I can leave that on the 8-mile scale because there's the airport, and I don't care what's north of it, only care what's south of it.
30 Juliet, approximately 5 miles west. We'll be flying over the airport, entering left downwind runway 18.
No, that's not us. I didn't hear where he said, but it's not Elliott's landing. They don't have a 18. Go ahead and start down a little bit. Gentle descent. Let's see, here comes a little blue arc. Let's see how good I guessed. Dump some one more throttle. Oh, it's looking good. Just about nailed that first try. Well, no, it's still creeping in. That's probably less than a mile though, so that is probably about a mile. I'm also not all the way down the pattern, though. That's 2,500, so I'm going to go ahead and dial in the 18. I think it's 18. I better take a look at that map. Info. Elliott's landing. 2,100. Okay, good that I looked. 2,100 is our target. There we go. And that's there it is. Just right. Assuming no thermals. Or changes in the tailwind or whatever. Yeah, see, it shifts around a little bit as situation changes minutely. terrific left downwind for 1.5 if that's what we wanted. But that's, I'll cross midfield as long as we can see if there's nothing. I don't think there'll be anybody there. It's not like a Sunday. We'll do that. All right, I'm just gonna fly it, hand fly it from here. So hold on tight.
Autopilot, disconnect.
Elliott's landing traffic, experimental 280 Delta Golf is going to be making a left entry, left downwind to runway 33, Elliott's landing.
Left crosswind entry. Left crosswind entry would have been the thing to say. There's not a plane down there. Windsock is definitely indicating 33. Nice clear day. We'd see them if they were there. I don't see anybody. Keep looking. They're not mowing. I've come out here once before when they were mowing, and they can't hear the airplanes over the mower. And we did some low passes, still couldn't get their attention, so Kyle flew down with his smoke on and just dumped a bunch of smoke, and that got him off the runway. I don't know if he was like, that airplane's on fire, I better get out of the way, or just that airplane sending me a signal that he wants to land, and I might, you know, get out of the way. We went around and around trying to get him off of there. The flaps.
Elliott's landing, 4 Delta Golf left base, 33 Elliott's.
Leaving altitude.
Out there. Not that we care.
Going away too.
Yep.
And plus 3, 30.
Alright, so there's some. Is that a bird? That's a bird. Okay.
Still don't want to hit it.
Yeah, well, I mean, it could be anything, right? I saw that speck. I better figure out what that is in a hurry.
Yeah, really.
Well, I don't want to hit a bird anymore than I want to hit anybody else.
No.
To come right on through this thing. I've come very, very close before. Some of them, it's like they wait till the very last second to get out of your way. Okay. Gonna lose a little altitude here. I keep forgetting YouTube wants me to slip to the left so they can see the runway. It blocks their view. My head blocks their view if I slip to the right. But I'm right-legged, so, you know, it's natural that way to me. Look at all the waves. You really don't know where to flare to. You just, oh, there you go. You just don't want to wham into one of these uplifts. I don't even need the brakes here.
No. Want to get to the end anyhow.
Yeah, I just want to keep a little pressure off that nose wheel if I can.
Yeah.
Like for that, thump, thump. Ooh, it gets hot in a hurry when you're down here, doesn't it? This is the corn canyon. Canyon of corn. Trying to keep enough throttle on to take at least a little air weight off of the nose. Well, it should be drier than it was last time, marginally. Still looks like there's a big ass puddle there, doesn't there? I'd
go over this a little bit.
Yeah. If that looks, it is still wet, isn't it?
You're standing water.
Yeah, they must have got a little rain.
I landed on a wet runway once. Boy, did that make a mess of the plane.
It
a
does.
Wet grassy
and
runway.
wet grass is its braking is going to be nil too. It's going to be very, very slippery. Okay, there we are. Now we're at 118, it shouldn't be much longer.
I'm 119, so it's just going to be a minute.
There it is, 120. Long bumpy ride down to there. Anybody landing would probably be coming from that way anyway, but we'll keep a good look. Nothing coming on that way. They'd be coming out of a left traffic if they were in a pattern. I don't see anything out there. We know we want to stay left of those tires. There's that big trench up here. You know, plus corn.
I'm thinking it's been mowed since we were here last.
Could be. I'm going to carry a notch of flaps on takeoff. If I don't put them back up on once we're climbing out, remind me. I don't get any indication that they're down or anything. And at one notch, it's very easy to forget them.
So we finally found a good use for that safe light?
Yeah, I could hook up a flap position sensor. Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, you just got to reach down and feel the handle, but there's nothing on the display that shows it. Let's see, we're 2 pounds heavier, but we burned some fuel on the way up here, so we'll be able to carry that sausage.
And the bottle of wine, I hope.
Oh, the wine. Oh, I hope that's not what puts us over the top.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I believe these tires are saying you've gone far enough, sir.
Kyle right behind us?
Should be. We'll find out when I turn. Hello, bonk. Oh, there he is. I better tighten up my turn. Out of the way. Quick run up.
Flaps?
Free and correct. Flaps are good. I want them down until we're off the ground. So when we're climbing out, you'll want to remind me.
Elliott's landing, traffic XML 284 Delta Golf departing 33, Elliott's landing.
Stick full back. Nose is going to pop up. There it goes. We're going to get a ski ramp here. See this hill coming up?
Yeah.
Oh, we're off before it.
Flap.
Not yet, but keep telling me.
And Elliott's landing, experimental 328 Kulima departing runway 33.
I'll make a right turn out so we can go over to Butcher Shop.
All right.
If I can find it again.
It's those green buildings right
My
there.
God, is that close? That was a much longer walk than that indicates.
I wasn't kidding when I told you that.
Come back in the winter.
I mean, it's right off the runway. And there's another car there now.
Well, that truck was already there.
Oh, was it?
Could have probably got a picture for him as we went over.
Want to fly around?
Where's Kyle? He should be behind.
He's
There he is.
off the
Just
runway.
off. Yeah, there he is. I probably should have arranged to go off over to 2275 so he could fly with us.
We could take the picture when we come up to pick up the meat.
Yeah. All right. He's flying. That's what the traffic is all about. He's right there behind us. Okay, flaps are up. I'm throttled back. I'm going to reset my nav. And autopilot. Altitude 3,500, please.
Everything's in the green.
Out and up, and a little less vertical speed because we'll do a little bit of a cruise climb here. There we go. So, GPS, vertical speed 300 feet to selected altitude 3,500. Yep, autopilot is in charge.
Awesome.
Go over to 2275, see if he showed up on there. Hey, Kyle, you up? Guess not. He's going to diverge from us anyway. He's going a little bit more. He's not going to want to go to Bolton. He's going to be splitting off from it.
Over the land bridge at 4,500, Lazy 8.
Alrighty. Well, as far as the grocery shopping trip, this was not too bad.
No, it was pretty good.
Yeah. They had everything I wanted, plus more.
Yeah.
All right. Worked out well. Should have one of those food channel things. Flying for groceries. I got to do better than that.
I'll pull back a bit for you. Okay. You want to get on the other side, you can get some pictures took of you. Oh, let's do that.
That's you.
I'm going to level at 35. Okay. I'll follow you up to there. I'm indicating 82 right now.
It'll be over your shoulder. He'll get up on about our 4 o'clock.
Traffic.
That's just talking about Kyle?
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to start hand flying.
Autopilot. Disconnect.
I don't want the autopilot to do something unexpected.
I can't see the...
Make sure he gets the mud on the bottom of the wheel pant.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get a look back at him, isn't it?
Okay, back there, Scarlet.
Okay, I'm going to head on up to 5,500 to get back. I'll catch you guys later.
All right, see ya. That's it. All right. Well, the captain has illuminated the no smoking sign and the fasten seatbelt light, so stay in your seat.
Okay.
We're beginning our initial approach in Bolton International. 11 miles to go. We're gonna do a nice gentle descent again.
Tower, Cessna 5733 Romeo is holding short of runway 4, ready for departure, remaining in the pattern.
November 5733 Romeo Bolton Tower, runway 4 cleared for takeoff. Make right close traffic. Report midfield.
Cleared.
They got two. Is that the same guy, or they got two of them touch and going now?
Reporting to midfield.
I lost track of the first tail number. Here's what it is. They're on the other side of the airport. He'll work us in.
Approaching altitude.
I'm going to report about 7 miles north, and he's going to have me enter a left downwind runway 4, report midfield. That's my prediction. Anything other than that, I'm going to argue with him. You're wrong. Watch, when that hits 7.0 and I want to key to my, somebody's going to report at midfield for their touch and go, and I'll have to wait. I'm going to go now.
Old Tower, experimental 284 Delta Golf, 7 miles north, inbound landing.
Autopilot.
Experimental 284 Delta Golf Bolton Tower, roger. Enter the left downwind runway 4. Report midfield. Wind 0105. Altimeter 3013.
Enter left downwind runway 4. Report midfield for Delta Golf.
And thrust 3013 on the altimeter, so we're good there.
Leaving altitude.
Now let's stay at that altitude. I don't want to leave that altitude.
Midfield, downwind, runway 4. Full stop, taxi back.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's what he's doing. It's the same guy, but he's not doing touch and goes. He's taxiing back after each one.
Clear to land, Cessna 5733 Romeo.
Okay, that's good to know. All right, we got another, a couple miles. So that guy's taxiing back. We should get there before he gets back there and ready to go. We'll see. Depends on how fast he's going to taxi and how much of the runway he uses. He probably got off on Alpha 3 though, so he's going to be half the runway at least. It's not important. That's the other kind of thing I wonder about, you know, kind of paying attention to where everything is and what's moving around. That's going to be a factor. Very self-centered that way. How does it affect me? Not a bad way to be in an airplane, really. Oh, there he is. Oh, wow. Either that's another plane coming out or he went all the way down the runway.
Where is he?
He hasn't even gotten Alpha 3 yet, the one in the middle. If that's him. That might be somebody completely. We wouldn't have heard anybody else because we're not listening on ground. That may be just somebody else taxiing out, but I don't see anybody else on the taxiway, so that might be the guy. Sure used a lot of runway.
Bolton Tower 4 Delta Golf is midfield left downwind 4.
There he is on final. No, that's a Cessna. That's not him either.
November 4 Delta Golf, roger. Runway 4 clear to land.
Clear to land runway 4 for Delta Golf.
November 33 Romeo, turn left taxiway Alpha 3, runway 4 taxi via Alpha.
Turning left.
Oh, he is a high wing. Okay, that was him. Thought he was in a Cherokee.
Runway 4 via Alpha. 5733 Romeo.
Check my lawn job while going here. Oh, lawn's looking great. Why, I don't think that needs to be mowed at all. None of my dogs are out. Lazy bastards. They sleep all day. Then we get up to eat.
Traffic.
All right. He taxied an awful long way back. I think I'm going to land long and taxi short. Getting hotter, isn't it? Well, it's up 12 degrees already. Just from coming down a couple thousand feet. That's pretty extreme. That's far enough. Left Alpha 3. Alpha to Charlie the ramp, monoground point 8. I don't know what open that. We're still on the runway in case we have to go around for some reason. I don't know why we would, but looks like that King Air is still sitting there. Must have misread that situation too.
Experimental 4 Delta Golf taxi via Alpha to Charlie, monitor ground point 8. Have a good day.
Alpha to Charlie, mounted ground point 8, 4 Delta Golf.
And good day to you too, sir, but I was busy trying not to botch my return.
I think that was a leave me alone, I've got people I want to take off.
Could be, could be, could be.
You got a tail number on that King Air? Oh, it's under the stairs, so we can't see it on this side.
There's 2 of them now.
Oh, there are.
And one of them was Echo Sierra. That one's not. It ends in Alpha. The one that left was Echo Sierra, and the one I saw was Echo. And it was bigger than that one. It was much longer than that one.
Yeah.
So those 2 are smaller, and the other one's Delta Whiskey. So it wasn't either one of those. But I don't know. It must be a King Air convention because 3 at one time is.
That's weird.
Yeah, I'm not sure I've ever seen that before. Wonder if they have King Air conventions. They wouldn't have it here. There'd be zillions of them. Huh. Well, it's an enduring mystery. There's a Cherokee 6 too. Those always look ludicrously long in the tail, don't they?
Yeah.
Like, how can that possibly balance? Well, they had to put the engine way the hell out in front to get it to balance. How do you see over the nose? It's like a P-51. You have to do S-turns to the taxiway. Well, that's it for today. I'm going to shut down the YouTube crowd. Goodbye, fellas. And gals, I guess.